What is good, YouTube? This is sort of a quick update. Um, Thank you to everyone who's subscribed to the channel. We are 1,000 subscribers strong. Or from this morning, um, over 1,000 subscribers. So this is a quick update on what's going on. Um, Hopefully everyone has seen that video I posted about me. But for those who haven't seen it, just a quick one. I'm a bodybuilder, nutritionist, trained, I've been training for 15 years and everything. Thank you so much. The, the comment popped up on the screen but disappeared. I didn't see the name, but thank you so much. Appreciate the support. Yeah. So I was just saying, this is just a quick update on, you know, where I'm at. And then I was saying that those who haven't seen the video about me in the channel, quick summary, I am 38 years old, bodybuilder, nutritionist. I am based in Cape Town, South Africa. I do have a day job, also do online coaching. I think that's basically that. For anything else, you can just pop it in the chat. Um, yes, and another something new. I posted a post that I've been taking 5 grams of creatine, like for from the time I started using creatine. But recently, there's been a lot of convincing and also persuasive arguments that has been brought forth about increasing my creatine intake. So as from today, I am taking now 10 grams of creatine. So I already did for today, 5 grams before training. In the pre-workout, if I'm taking pre-workout at that time, or if I feel I need pre-workout, and I'm also gonna take 5 grams afterwards to see if there's any the benefit that I've been hearing. If it's if I'm also gonna be lucky enough to also feel it. A lot of people, because I posted on my Facebook discussing or putting it out there that I'm gonna be taking more than 5 grams. There were comments that were positive or that was I felt that were positive in what I said. There weren't really negative comments, but there were just some comments that were a bit concerning. Unfortunately, some people have issues when they're taking creatine. So those were the concerning comments. Somebody wrote that they used to take, or they currently taking 5 grams. They've tried to take 10 grams per day, but their stomachs are acting up. Because they've issues with their stomach, and I saw a couple of those. So, and yeah, it was in sort of it was negative, but it definitely were not sort of the highlights. But yeah, they were bad. But also, there's a lot of comments of people highlighting the cognitive functions that they experienced during the time that, those who are taking more than 5 grams, when they increased from 5 to 10, that there was a lot of cognitive um, benefit. One of the community members, he said he works night shifts and he takes. I'm gonna try. I don't think I'll find a comment because there's a lot of comments. I won't be able to find it. But it's taking more than 10 grams. I'm just not sure if it's 15 or 20, but it's taking more than 5 grams. And then he said cognitively, it really assisted him into thinking, mentally focus and all of it, because he didn't explain exactly, but just said cognitive benefit. So, oh, another thing I forgot to mention that I mentioned on the intro video is that I actually fast during the day. I don't really eat solid food or any food that will spike my sugar levels, because I found that when I'm fasting or when my sugar levels is stable, I can focus more because I have a normal job, office job. So, when my sugar levels is up and down, it really sort of affects my um it affects my focus. Or the comment came back from from Matthew Van Royen saying congrats. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. So I was saying that the having your sugar levels sort of regulated, for me, I felt that I could achieve that with intermittent fasting. So I don't eat between my office hours, which is about 8 o'clock, or from the time I wake up, I don't eat. It's from the time I wake up, I don't eat, because if I eat anything, it's definitely going to affect my sugar levels. So I don't. I start eating once my office hours are done. So that's the one thing that I'm currently doing. So now when I saw these comments about people highlighting, the cognitive benefits of taking more than 5 grams, so I'm looking forward, to that. So that is the one thing, and also this is the creatine I'm taking. Yes, there's no label. Yeah, I think I'll explain that very soon. But yes, this is creatine I'm taking. Creatine monohydrate unflavored. Yeah, I'll explain soon. So that is that. Oh, another thing, I have this on. This, what do they call it? Sweat belts or whatever. One of the things that I've actually picked up, or one of the things that I mainly use it for, is to stabilize my core when I'm sitting, doing work or doing whatever. So on top of, I think it helps shape your waist. I'm not sure, but the main thing I use it for is that when I'm sitting, it helps my back, sort of stabilize my back. So I just wanted to share that, and I think that is that regarding, the update, and then I can definitely answer a couple of questions that I got from Facebook. If I can just get to it. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, another thing. Another thing. Um, if those who are on Facebook, also check me out there. I post every day. Um, it's the same everywhere as my username, DemoticCele, everywhere. Uh, I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. If you just type my username, definitely gonna find me there. I'm just I'm just on Facebook. Shout out to Mtutuzi Green, one of the I think when you speak of bodybuilders in SA, um, his name is mentioned, amongst the great ones. So shout out to him, and just see now he posted he's doing heavy deadlifts, or was it direct pulls? I mean, let's see. Here's a question. Here's an interesting question from the community that I'm part of on Facebook. The person asks, "Do you drink alcohol on your cheat day?" I think, okay, personally, I'm not really much of a drinker, so for me it's a no. But I think another question that sort of sparks from that is that cheat day is your cheat meal, does it include alcohol? I think that's sort of a question that is somewhat interesting. Like, it's a cheat day, but does your cheat meal include alcohol if you someone who indulges? I think that is an interesting view, or it's something that definitely needs to be discussed and dissected. Because, okay, I would say no. I would say your cheat day does not include alcohol, or it's not part of your cheat meal. I think I'm gonna. It's very interesting because alcohol and fitness doesn't really go together. But with that being said, a little bit, I personally believe, because as I said, I'm not much of a drinker, but I do drink here and there. But it's not like something that I think about, that I can't wait for Friday so I can go drink. Or it just happens if I'm around people who drink. I'll taste. Oh, okay, I like that, whatever. But I'll never, go to the shop to buy something to drink for me, to drink by myself for no reason, on a random Tuesday or whatever the day is. But I've definitely tasted alcohol. I've been drunk. you know, whatever. So I would think, because of the negative effect alcohol will have in your muscles gaining process, if every time you have a cheat day, you also drink, I would not recommend that, it becomes part of your cheat day. Maybe a glass of wine or just one beer. It shouldn't be an issue. But if you're gonna indulge, then, as a coach or as a nutritionist, I'll advise against that. Okay, here's an interesting one. Um, so this person asked numbers of hours a week you work out. Mm, for me, I do it on average 4 days a week. I'm at the gym 4 days a week, and I will round it off to 45 minutes each. let me run it off to about an hour. So it's gonna be 4 hours. Then I walk for about 30 minutes each day. So that is five times 7, and then in hours, what is that? I'm gonna calculate it now. And I also do uh 20 minutes on the bike for about three. I'd rather often say 3 times a week, so that's an hour, and then plus 5 hours, plus 4 hours at the gym. So that is um, that is 5 hours in total, and then the walking 30 minutes, 2 days, 1 hour. Thursday, I think Wednesday to Thursday, another hour, 2 hours. Oh, I don't walk every day. I walk from 6 days a week. So there's one day that I'm at home. I don't do anything. Sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday. So I only do the 30 minutes walk 6 times a week, which is 3 hours. So that is 8 hours. So I spend a total of 8 hours, including the gym, including trying to get my steps and also active cardio. That's interesting. I've actually never counted. And then I would say on the cardio, on the bike, sometimes I go over 20 minutes. And also on the walking, sometimes I walk more than 30 minutes. So I think I would say that I think to round it off to a round number, I would say that physical activities per week, it's 10 hours. I think I should put this down because 10 hours. So this is gym, bike, and walking. Let me explain why I'm writing this down. Because um, I am slowly tracking everything so I can be as productive as I can. As I said that, I fast during my office hours so I can be productivity wise. I can be as productive as I can because when your sugar levels are stable, your mental sharpness also stays stable. So now when you awake, you focus, it stays there compared to now when you eat something, then it sparks your sugar levels, you have energy for some time, then it drops. It also affects your sharpness and focus. So, and also now with the creatine, hopefully I'm gonna get those benefits that a lot of people are talking about, cognitive benefits. And then also now I'll be checking, or I'm slowly checking my hours, on how I spend my hours to be as productive as I can. So it's I never really counted how many hours I spend on physical activity. So I think 10 hours a week. That's that's decent. Um, let's see what else. What other questions? Okay, that's unfortunate. Somebody got scammed. I think they're trying to buy stuff online. That's really unfortunate. You just have to, be careful. Um, the person says, "Happy Friday. Be honest." She worked out, and then she's asking how many days did the person reading is. How many days do they work out? This week, today, I did shoulders early in the morning, and then I'm doing legs tomorrow, Saturday. I did back yesterday. Did shoulders today, and I did chest on. What did I do chest? I did chest on Monday. Yes, I posted on Monday. Happy International Chest Day because it was Monday. I did it on Monday, and then I rested. Or I had other commitments for Tuesday. Then I rested Wednesday. Then yesterday, Thursday, back. Today, shoulders. And I'm gonna do legs tomorrow. Um, Arms. Yeah, I'll see arms when I see them. Not that I don't like doing arms, but I do arms. Or I take doing arms. It's almost like a luxury. Like once I've done everything else, then I'll get to arms. So if a week is packed, then I can't get to, or I don't have a lot of time. You know, arms is the one that I'll skip. Yeah, if I had to choose which muscle group to skip every week for, I don't know, 3 months or whatever, I'll skip doing arms. So that's my my week so far, or my training week. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what is the bodybuilding media. What are they talking about? Let's see. Let's check out Nick Strength and Power, just to browse what they've been up to. Rafael Brandao fires coach. Criso looks insane. Nick Walker skips 2026 Miss Olympia with the question mark. And then there's something about Wesley Visas, something about Sim Sulek, and something about Brendan Carey. Okay, that is somehow those are just normal bodybuilding news. Oh yes, I was the questions on Facebook. Let's see. Oh, the music in the background. There is on YouTube. There are music, or there's songs that are non-copyright. I'm not sure that I don't know the details, but this music can actually play in the background of your videos and whatever, because no one will attempt to strike it down for copyright because it's copyright free. I don't know the details, but I tried it a couple of times and then there was no issues. So that's why I can play music. Just search copyright free music, and then yeah, you do your thing, do your thing. Be honest. If calories didn't count, what are you eating today? Pizza. I like pizza. Pizza's nice. Pizza's delicious. How is it possible to train each muscle group twice a week? That's definitely possible, but you need to sit down and plan it. I believe you need to sit down and plan it. Yeah, I think you need to sit down and plan it, but definitely possible. Because now you need to be able to have enough rest for each muscle group, and you need to You have enough days to get to all the body parts. I think proper planning will definitely do it, but it will definitely take proper planning for you to be able to plan it. Being able to train um, twice a day. I mean, each most muscle twice a week. It's definitely doable, but you definitely need to plan it. Yeah, it requires a lot of planning because you also need to have a little bit of rest in between. So, but I think it's doable. I think it's doable. Let's see. Those who are South African, they know what's going on with this song, or those who are somewhat were old enough when this song came out. It definitely has some memories. And this one, I think this one's one of my favorite songs in this mix. Or somebody asked me in the week if I can dance. I got some moves. I told them, don't test me. I told them, don't test me. I got some moves. Um, also, I'm just doing something. Um, well, let's jump back to the Facebook questions. Thank you to those who are watching. Thank you. Just let me know where you're watching from, and then if there's any questions you may have, just drop them in the chat. I was just doing a quick update on things. Still doing intermittent fasting. Taking creatine now. I'm going to increase my dosage from 5 grams to 10 grams. Already trained today, and it's going to be a challenging day because I trained in the morning, but I'm still going to maintain the fast until about 4 o'clock when my office hours end. That's the time that I end my office hours is at 4 o'clock. Okay, so you can definitely train um, each muscle twice a week, but you will have to take proper planning for you to get proper rest in between all of that. So definitely, let's see. Oh, to um, those who are part of the Islam community, happy Eid Mubarak. Um, wishing you blessed day with your family and festivities that happened in and around this special day. And yeah, thank you, for your contribution, because where I stay in the community, there's a lot of there's a decent number of um, members of Islam, and the community is well, I don't want to say well run, but it's, we tolerate each other. I don't know if there's a right way to put it, but there's no issues between, you know, community members. So yes, happy Eid Mubarak, or Eid Mubarak to you and your family, to are those who are watching, and to are those who are, members of Islam. Okay, somebody is giving a warning. I don't know if it's applicable to anyone who's watching. Something about gray matter. I think gray matter, it's a website where you get your supplements, and then it dropped a person's number here saying just be careful. Person's number is Kaylee. The country code is 85, and the last three numbers is 445. Because I doubt if I can give out this person's number. I don't think it's legal for me to give another person's number, but this one who shared it because they were scammed. So I'm sure they can explain it in court. But the person is, it's the company, it's Gray Market, and the person who scammed this member is Kelly, with the country code, it's 85, and the last four numbers is 445. So hopefully that could help somebody avoid being scammed. Oh, what happened to the music? To the music. Okay, I need to look for more non-copyright music. Here we go. I found it. Oh, another thing also, check out my TikTok. I'm slowly trying to, I'm building it up now to almost 2,000 followers. Um, it's just, I don't know if anyone has a suggestion, or I definitely need to do my own research, because I am on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I feel I'm missing one. Oh no, on Facebook I have a personal profile and also have a page. So these are five platforms where I can post videos. So the dilemma or the question is, yes, other platforms are for longer videos, others for shorter videos, and I only stream here on YouTube. But with the other platforms, am I posting the same content? Like if I take a video at the gym, doing an impressive lift, which is maybe 15 seconds, am I taking that same video as it is, maybe change the song, whatever, post it on TikTok, both my Facebook's, both my profile and my page on Facebook and Instagram, the same video. I think I'm not asking anybody for the answer to this because, we are lucky to be living at this time where information is easy to find. So I'm gonna have to definitely look into that to see. Oh, excuse me, to see what is other content creators are doing. Because I feel that I think I can formally call myself a content creator because it's coming together. So yeah, I think that was just something in my head. When it comes to content, and that is it the same. And then what if the same people that are following you on Instagram, excuse me, same people that follow you on other platforms, but there's also people who are just only on TikTok. So those that also wanna enjoy my content because they are not on Facebook, but there could be somebody who's following me on Facebook, also on. I'll find this. I'll find the way. I'll find a way because I don't want to, like, if you're following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, I post a video. Okay, you see it on Instagram. You go to Facebook. Oh, same video again. Oh, later you're on TikTok. Oh, same video again. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let me think. How does that make me feel? If now I'm following somebody on all those platforms and they post the same video everywhere, how does it make me feel? I personally actually, if I watch the video on, okay, here's the answer. Oh, here's something. If I watched a video on TikTok and I enjoyed it, I liked it. When I see it somewhere else, I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll definitely give it a like because I enjoyed it on the other platform. And if I see it again on different platform, I also give it a like. But I want to watch it everywhere. I think that is. I think that is a breakthrough of some sort. Okay, okay. I don't think I'm gonna do any further research. I think that's how I'm gonna be proceeding. I'll post. Yeah, obviously, yeah, it's just for longer content. But the short videos, I'll post them everywhere. And if you are one of those, really, really nice individuals who are truly, supportive, and you're following me everywhere. If you see it on the one platform and then you like it, you can like it there. And then if you see somewhere else, you can skip it if you like. I think, yeah, okay. I think that's how I'm gonna proceed when it comes to that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's an interesting one. Um, Mr. Cruz wrote, "You're getting $1 for every single rep you are doing. Which workouts are you doing?" Hmm, hmm. Okay, let me think. Each dollar, I'm getting $1 for each rep I'm doing. Which workout am I choosing? And I think obviously there should be some weight for 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 fairness. Hmm. Single side raises. on the machine, the one where you go in and then you wah, bah, bah, single arm. I think I can get a lot of reps with that, and I'm guessing it non-stop. So it's each reps, and if you stop, I'm thinking you get whatever amount that you get. But if it's single, when do you? Yeah, I think no, I think it's a bit unfair. I don't think that's allowed because I can just go on because the one arm will always be resting because I'm thinking there's no can't rest. Okay, okay, so that's out. Let's try on my side. Mm, let me think. Mm, this is becoming very tricky. Okay, I'm gonna say leg press. I can get a decent amount of reps on the leg press. Moderate amount of weight. Yeah, I can try and get about 100, at least $100, which is it's more than it's around 1,600 something South African rands, and then with that amount for those who are watching from outside my country, with that 1,600, that is enough for just to put it in perspective. For that amount, you can actually buy groceries for a family of three for the whole month with that amount, 1,600. Obviously, it will be strictly the basics. There won't be like any luxuries. I'm gonna put it that way, like the basics, like rice, chicken, vegetables, cooking oil, um, a couple of variations of protein, your chicken, your beef, even a little bit of fish, a little bit of fish, but you can buy without the luxuries. $100, you can definitely get groceries for the whole month. Excuse me, excuse me. Yeah, so that I'll just bring it in this perspective. So I'll definitely do leg press for reps. Oh, somebody asked there was in the week if I train my forearm. Here's my forearm. If I train my forearms, which I do train my forearms, but not it is not on my schedule to train forearms. But when I'm at the gym, then there's an opportunity to train it, or I've done my workouts. Maybe I feel like I have some time left, but I don't want to do anything else for that body part. Then I definitely touch a little bit of forearm. But it's never in my plans that okay, Monday forearms and whatever. It's never. It's like by the way, kind of a muscle. That's how I train it. Like by the way. So yeah, I think yeah, as I said earlier, I'm currently taking 10 grams of creatine. Definitely, I will explain very soon why there's no label here, but there's definitely creatine. Still fasting, um, intermittent fasting. I'm still doing that with my cardio. And surprisingly, what I found out was that I spent, or I did round it off to 10 hours a week of exercise, or 10 hours of